Hello everybody. Wait, my gosh. Where's my game? It was just working. 1 second. Oh, there it is. Haha. Hi, Suey. It's nice to see you. I hope you can't hear the fan in the background. It's been a while since I played Genshin on my PC. I hope that, I've been having some issues playing Genshin on my PC where it freezes after a while, so hopefully that doesn't happen today. But if it does happen, I'll have to, like, exit the game and re-exit, and hope that will refresh everything. All good, yeah. Welcome to stream. So actually, I kind of already started the Arlecchino story quest and played like maybe like 10 minutes of it, and then I decided like, oh, this is fun. I should stream this. I like it. And then I was like, oh, I could probably just watch a bit of it or something, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Basically, what happens is you go to Poisson. And the entire House of the Hearth is just there for some reason, and then you meet the father, and then she's like, "I gotta go do things. Liddy, you deal with this." And we meet some of the children, some of which are a little bit insane. Offered to kill somebody in as a favor to us, which was crazy. And then Fremine, Lenny had to scold Fremine because he's been hiding a child in which they're trying to find, which is like a ghost girl. And you know who the ghost girl is if you've watched Arlecchino's like animation thing of her past, but if you don't, then you don't know who the ghost is. It's just this little girl. She's just chilling, hanging out, and then they had a fight, and it was like a sibling fight where Femi was getting scolded, and I was like, "This is no, don't yell at him." But you get to see like Big Brother Lenny moment, which was very thrilling for me. I really enjoyed that. And then they made a little pact, and Lynette happened to be there, and now they're trying to uncover the secret of the ghost girl. And then our job is to go distract Arlecchino, who's over here with child. What? Hello? So that's where we are at the story. I do have the game on English dub. I did forget about that. Bro is dying.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the primordial sea.
It's a little quiet.
After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya.
I'll have to here. I'll just do this for now.
Not when I've still got unfinished
and then I'll have to raise the volume in game. I think I lowered it.
What sort of unfinished business are we?
Child is crazy.
It has to do with Skirk, my master.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. She like yeeted him into a portal.
I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down.
I'm actually
Must have
very
left
excited
behind
about
some
this,
traces
mostly
from her
because
time in
Lydia's in the
Farfetch'd.
story quest. Oh my god.
Okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix.
Oh my god, I
Just need to
forgot that
become
child
strong,
has like no
and
light
then-
in his eyes. Literally just staring at us.
Paimon thinks you should focus on
Oh
getting
my god,
better.
child.
The worst of it is over.
Hello? He's like dying.
It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was.
Oh my god, that's
She
one of
gave
the
me a
crazy
bunch of
ones, I
random
think.
potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really
Oh
did
boy.
help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
What?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny
It's
and the
crazy
others
that
brush up on their
we haven't
fighting
met
skills
like
would be far
half
more
of the
interesting.
Harbingers yet,
If you and I could
technically. We
spar,
only like met
that
like a
would be even
quarter of
better.
them.
I've been waiting for a
And there's
chance
only
to
like
see you
2
go all
nations
out.
left.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this.
Or I guess
I'll be
technically
leaving
one
Fontaine
before she knows
shortly as
Naya.
well. Besides,
Natlin, which is
considering
coming
how
very
little
soon.
They see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries. What a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Just casually trash talking their colleagues behind their backs.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe
Damn.
the visit?
Well...
I like how Child's like, dang, she's actually just crazy, but they kind of get along. I wanted to learn more about you. Great cover.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Paimon is a terrible
Is
liar.
that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh,
I love how the captions are just...
there's only so much to learn about someone
I'm
from a
trying
certain
I'm trying
ethnic.
new
At
captions
least
to
tell us
see
something
like
a
how
little
accurate they
extra,
are.
like,
And they're like okay, but
Why do you call
sometimes
yourself that?
they definitely choose the wrong word. And I'm curious as to see like how they're going to translate, I guess, Genshin terminology. Oh, they got Genshin right. What if I like, I don't know, what's like a Genshin terminology that doesn't really exist in real life?
Good question. I'd also like to know.
I guess like plant names.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite
Plant names?
successful.
No, plant.
Telling you
Plant.
the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that. Now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert
Oh my god,
sidestepping
thank you
right
for the
there.
hydrate, Sui.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
No, don't go. We still have things to talk about.
Wait, don't go!
Oh. If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Linny and Clairvy. Clairvy is the ghost girl's name. Should I release the bird Linny gave to us? Oh my god, I forgot about the bird! No, we should try talking to her about something else first. So, Linny gave us a bird, and he was like, if something goes wrong, just release it, and then I'll know, you know, to like prepare for father to come back home. Very interesting. About the House of the Hearth, what does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
The captions get me every
I've
time.
met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you walk
Oh,
easy.
what a family
And why
man.
would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Oh my
least,
god, child.
that's what
Do
I
you
heard.
not know the term of He really does not sugarcoat anything, does he?
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
No fear. The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth. So does that mean what Clairby said was true? Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects?
Oh, wait. Did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say.
She's really an expert at
Care to
sidestepping
enlighten
the
me?
situation, huh?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about
My
you
God, her
taking out many other
nails.
members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I
I gotta
find to
know,
be quite
like,
advantageous.
the age difference between the
Call
two.
yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
I hope I'm not blocking the... No, it doesn't look like I'm blocking the text. I think I'm in a good position. So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past, which is, you know, respectfully her choice. I understand.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Child is so straightforward.
Good. Like I said,
He's gotta be the most straightforward,
I like it
like,
when others have
Harbinger in the whole game.
misconceptions
Like,
of
he's
me.
just a guy. He's just there.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back
Oh
down.
my god.
Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
He's like, I wish I was raised in the House of Hearth.
Well,
Hearth.
that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache. while Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
She's like, don't forget about their teenage phase, alright? That's when it really goes down.
Okay. I get the picture.
I mean... Oh, as the conversation shifts to the topic of Tonya, it's the type of conversation you would usually leave you falling asleep. I don't know what's going on
would you
anymore.
look at
They
the
always
time?
do this way
I
too
should
fast.
Probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Again, maybe this is conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right. Well, thanks for
Kill?
everything,
Is that
Arlecchino.
how you pronounce it? I thought it was Neil.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
Bye. Random cameo, but alright.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh,
Paimon, she's on to you.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Oh god, she's on to us.
managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Nah, she definitely caught on to us. Alright, let me see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good volume now. I guess I turned it down when I was playing another time. Wow, her bow is so glowy when I play on PC. I keep playing on my phone because it's a lot more convenient and like doesn't crash on me. Okay, where do we need to go now?
Up and away.
Gosh, the next update is like next Tuesday, I believe. To which I'm also gonna be playing because it's gonna be another interlude quest with Dainslev. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And spoiler alert, this was in the live stream, but we're gonna come face to face with the Abyss twins, so that's gonna be fun. Excited for that. I don't really know what's gonna happen. And then I think after the interlude quest there might be like another update.
Hey, how did everything go?
Maybe a summer event, and then after that I think Natlan will come, so we're really close. Anyway, back to these siblings here.
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
What do you mean?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
Wait, then how'd she get there?
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Oh,
I
interesting.
turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Does that mean she can only travel at night?
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, L'Endroit, Chambert, Horaire.
Oh?
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Poor guy.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him. And, well, never saw him again after that.
Okay, so either she killed him or she helped him escape. There's no in between here.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try
That's
to
a
leave,
shame.
you pay with your life.
So, Clara's name does not seem
Her
to be
name's
on the
not here, huh?
list.
Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is
No,
complete.
I do. Linny the baby
It
boy.
only
I
contains
know. I'm
records
so
dating back
happy
around
that
5
there's
years.
so much Linny time on the screen right now. I'm thriving. Like, you don't have any idea. It's so... Oh my god. That one point where... I didn't play it on stream. The one point where he, like, kind of scolds Tremine and it has, like, a big brother moment. I was like, okay. I was so into it.
Let's
Okay.
shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out?
I was so happy to shake your hand. It's so good. Love Liddy.
Fremine,
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere
I
in
miss
the
Liddy so
house
much
was a little
too. Yeah,
strange.
I know. I was like, damn, long time no see.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past. Times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
that's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here.
Oh, my noise gate. What is that? Like, why is the fan so loud on my microphone? What's going on? I think it's because, like, it would cut off my voice sometimes when I got too loud, so I was like, I'm just gonna turn it off for the sake of clarity. But I'm gonna turn it back on. Okay.
As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Oh, god. Valid reason, you know.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves.
As you must
But
go. Hi,
considering
Dev.
the rules of the house...
Yeah, I know. Long time no,
Most people
like,
would never
proper
say that
stream,
out loud.
right? I was playing a bit of the Arlecchino story quest, and then I was like, this is kind of spicy. I like this. So I decided I should stream it. So I've been holding off on it for weeks now. Basically since it came out. And now the next update is coming, so I was like, oh god, I gotta play this story quest, because the next update is gonna be an interlude quest with Danes left, which I'm going to have to switch to Japanese because I really like the voice actor for Danes left, so getting so many Arlecchino ads today. Yeah, fair. I'm impressed you're able to hold on for that long. Well, I've been kind of busy anyways, so but I have been being like, oh my god, I need to like play this quest right now, but I can't. Oh man.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui.
Oh man.
Filial and
We're getting
Nantoy, on the
some,
other hand,
Eternal,
well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
information again. We just like, they're so easy just to hand off information to us. I'm gonna lurk because midterms are tomorrow. Oh no! I'm studying. Have a great stream. Have a good time studying? Question mark. Good luck on your midterms tomorrow.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
I gotta say, they all respect Father, but they're also really like afraid. By them, I mean like the three of them, because when Lenny was scolding Fremine for hiding Clairvy, he was like, "You know that we're gonna be like punished and stuff," and I'm like, "Wow, you guys always talk about being like a big happy family, but this is really toxic." Give snack. Oh God, what do I have? I don't have any snacks prepared. I got oh whoa, I got a chocolate. Saved. I can't decide if I'm warm or cold. I got a Kinder chocolate Shkoko Bon, which is just a chocolate egg with like hazelnut pieces.
Well, that's true.
Thank you for the snack.
But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in
Oh
secret
no,
to talk
are they
about
gonna do a
something.
revolt? What's happening?
I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Vtui's strategic plan for the future.
Oops.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Why'd Linny emphasize the word honor like that? Like it's not actually an honor.
Isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience.
Man.
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
Oh, I see.
It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Then you feel so different here. It feels nice in a way. Yeah, it's definitely like you can see the leader like qualities in him, and you can probably see why Arlecchino's like eyeing him, being like, I can see myself in you. Like, I'm gonna appoint you as father in the future. Like, yeah, it's just nice. And also, like, you can see the overprotectiveness, which is very cute to me. Looks like the Vtui are plotting something big, but given how Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn. Given how little, yeah. I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Vtui and see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Vtui business.
Name Linny.
What does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid
And
of
the way he
dying.
trusts us
And
so
fear is
much that
often
he's
the
just
impetus
telling
for a
us
lot
all
of
of this is
stupid
just like, oh
decisions.
my god.
I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
And then you'll lose even more people. He just wants to be on our good side.
We can only focus
Fair
on one
enough.
situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse.
Oops.
We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest.
He was
try again first
so
thing tomorrow.
bad. Oh my god. I got him recently too. I'm building up the friendship points. And putting him in my teapot. Oh my god, I'm just like, now he can flirt with me whenever he wants.
Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close
I
eye
do
on
like
Filial
how
and the others.
whenever Linny's
sure they
like
don't do
about to
anything
lose his
incorrect.
mind, Lynette kind of is like the voice of reason. That is very interesting dynamic with the two of them. Considering Linny's supposed to be kind of like the leader.
Good work today, everyone.
Like she's just there to be like,
Have a
bro,
good night,
chill
and
out.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, rest at temporary accommodation? In here? Oh. I gotta. Why do they just.
I'm always looking forward to
Ugh.
a night
Does need
vacation
the
with
reassurance.
all.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
Paimon, considering that there's a boss battle I still haven't done yet, I think she does get pretty angry.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Bruh. I'm also afraid of her. Oh, Paimon, listen. I am also kind of afraid of her.
Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab Linny and the others and we can...
Yeah,
make friends as
Paimon,
fast as we can.
surely not. Bro. He said we gotta book it. We gotta go. I like how she's like, obviously, if you can't protect us, we just gotta go. We gotta run. Clairvy, what is she doing?
Before anyone sees.
Okay. Exactly, no. She went. Guess up here.
Over there!
Hello? What is she up to? Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
Ah! Should go up here. Hold on, I need to. Paimon's been traumatized since Inazuma. Yeah. You got that separation anxiety for real.
Clairvy!
Hi, Clairvy.
I opened the window while no one was looking.
What window?
Look how pretty the outside is.
Huh? There's nothing here? Window?
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
What?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough. You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother, huh?
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
Is it just me or Paimon's voice is like lower right now? I don't know if it's just because she's whispering or something, but I don't. Yeah. It's like lower like before. I'm not sure either. She could be a spirit. It could be. Oh, she's a spirit. It could be anything. It could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer.
Like her
She
dress
looks so
design.
young, but it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's getting windy. I should close the window.
She reminds me
Look
of an
at the
apple.
moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey,
I will go Mew Mew now. Enjoy the quest. Good night, Oedu. Have a good sleep.
Look at the night sky in Snezhnaya. You can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's all souped. No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. We should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
The night passes.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that, I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Are the knave and the doctor... Oh, have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for
They're
a
not on the same
successful partnership.
side.
I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this.
Aww.
The House of the Hearth has its own principles.
All three of them!
There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
The three of them are like, please, believe us.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Well, let's focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her. Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
Extra dialogue?
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
I wonder if Fremine is around here. Doesn't look like it. Go to the seaside, look for the knave. Alright. Let's use the teleport so we don't have to like climb all the way up there. I have to climb this thing, which is pretty annoying already. Gosh. Hello, you have not left the spot.
It's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
How did you know?
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such
What are you
troubles.
trying to say?
So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Oh my god, Paimon's like the worst liar I've ever seen in my life.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't
She
have
really
any other
went, you
plans,
have
why
no
don't you
brain
accompany me
cells.
somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
The weather is sure nice today. So, you know everything then.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at
I
it
got
for a
Boo Hill,
little
let's
longer.
go.
I can
Within
do
15 pulls, let's go. Oh my god, that was me with Robin, actually. Or Lycone, I cry. Boo Hill is a real guy. He's just, yep. He's a dude. I think he's very funny. He's got like the really funny voice lines. I need to like, I want to like go and like listen to all the variations of how he can modify or how his swears have been modified because I think it's really funny. It's better in English too, in my opinion. Because in Japanese, he just goes baby the entire time. He's something else.
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If
Children!
only for your friends.
Ma'am, I am definitely older than you.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release the pigeon that Lenny gave us. I hope it doesn't get sniped down.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon
That was a
doesn't wanna
pigeon?
find
That
out
was a
what happens if
small
we don't
baby
show up.
bird.
Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other options. Guess all we can do is take it one step at a time.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
I feel like the reason why she hasn't really stopped them yet is because she believes in Linny to like not do something really stupid, you know? Like betray them, because I don't know if she believes that Linny and the others, or at least
Seems we
Linny,
still have
would
some time
betray
before my meeting.
Arlecchino.
We might as well enjoy
So
some
she's like, I'm
pleasant
just gonna see what they're up
conversation
to,
while we
like
wait.
see what they're planning, and then go from there. No reason to like stop them just yet.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
I also gotta say, I really don't like the way she like infantilize, I don't know the word, but the like treats them as children even though they're clearly adults. I don't know, it's just kind of like, or not even like just the three siblings, but like everybody in the House of Earth, where some of them are children, so like that makes sense. But like some of them are like fully grown adults, like older than Linny.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine.
I have to say, like, well, I don't know if there's anybody in the House of Hearth that is older than her or associated with the House of Hearth, because I was wondering, like, if there was anybody who survived during that time that was older than her, does she also call them her children? I don't know. Whoa, it's the hot cappuccino, Daddy.
Although,
yeah, she's
there's
kind
that
of mad right now.
situation with Filial and Nentoy as well.
How does she know all of this?
Quite a few people.
Where does she
have been
got,
acting
like, does she have
out
listening devices on all of them? What the heck?
No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
I like it when women are mildly displeased with me. Oh my god. The way Paimon said this, are you gonna kill them? Are you gonna kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no
Oh my god,
one.
she's actually
In
so
my
mad.
organization, everyone is responsible for their own
Well, I don't know if she's
actions.
actually mad, but she seems mad. She's giving off the
Don't you
impression.
care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Alright, Paimon, calm down.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps.
How are you
I can
doing,
offer
Kyle?
this consolation at least. As our guest,
I'm so focused
you two
on
will
her
not be
being
held
mad at me. I'm
accountable
like, oh
along
god.
with them.
You would get your ass beat by us anyways. I'm well? Question mark? What does that mean? There really no other way to solve the issue?
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little.
See, I knew it. I knew
They
it.
can try
She
to escape,
will
but
not
once
do
you know
anything
our
to Linny
secrets,
because she wants to
there's no
appoint
getting
him
alive.
as her successor and believes that he wouldn't betray her expectations. There's a plane. I don't know if you can hear that. I have the suppressor on. Nah, you can't hear it. It's fine. But I can. It's loud. What the heck? I have a week before my flight and my parents are already rushing me to pack. But okay. I just spend my days playing Minecraft and walk myself when the weather's nice. You should pack. Like, you're going back for a while, right? You probably should at least, like, get a suitcase out on the floor and, like, pack the non-essentials away. Unless you haven't done your laundry yet, then don't pack, because why would you pack if the laundry hasn't been done? It's 3 months, but I'm not bringing much back. I guess. You got no gifts and stuff? Most important thing is oh my god, every time your Steam Deck, you bring it everywhere with you. Okay, the plane is gone. I do have gifts. Oh right, I do have gifts. Yeah, you should put those in before you forget, you know?
Awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Claire V in the meantime.
Oh my gosh, she actually knows
all
everything.
evidence
What
of
is
their
going?
wrongdoing
What,
will be
ma'am?
lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
Oh my gosh, she's twisted the words.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
The deal then. We'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you.
Bruh,
Do
I
try
knew
and
it.
keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
That was really scary, actually. Damn, she really knows everything. How does she do that? How does she know? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so pretty in here. They're mobile, so it looks very different. Scary women. God. Oh hey! Hi Nivelette! Long time no see! Oh, my mouse isn't
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such
I
as
always really
yourself
like
should be
her
afforded a
hairpiece,
proper
like this
level of
thing with the
respect.
ponytail. Very cool.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your
Ponytail is
visit.
peak, yeah. I really thought it would just be like this front part where it's just like short hair, but then they surprised us with the ponytail thing, and I was like, oh, okay.
I'll be departing
Although I
Fontaine
wouldn't have been
shortly.
like,
There
I
is,
feel
however,
like
an
it would
outstanding matter that I
suit
would
her
like to see
more if
resolved
she had
before I
short
go.
hair, but that's just me.
It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
What is this? What's happening? What is this tension? I like we're just standing back there posing. Kind of funny. Like we're just there. We do know he didn't even acknowledge us.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
Oh gosh.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind.
Send me for some love. Thank you for the love, Sui. Wait, what is the ocean referring to? Like the peak?
Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless.
Why is she looking at us?
I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination.
What are you trying to say?
Like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Trevor?
Nah. No. Not really.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
Oof.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal,
Expound?
Monsieur
That's a
Neuvillette,
word?
I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Are we supposed to be here? Like, I feel like we're just learning information that has no relevance to us. Like, I don't even know. What is the Tartuffe assassination? What is that?
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
I do think that it's fun that she's written not as a villain, but more like an anti-hero. Because she still takes down the bad guys, like the baddies, that the police can't do anything about. But she's not necessarily on, like, the quote-unquote hero side either. It's very interesting.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not.
The tension is crazy right now.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
I guess we're just witnesses. I guess that's what we're here for. Just to witness the agreement. Can we talk to him? Okay, good. How you doing?
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others. Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state. Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions. Either scenario, however, suggests she is a very dangerous individual. I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
Okay. Man. Okay, wait, before I exit, I need to be right back. Give me like 2 minutes.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there?
Alright. The ad break was so perfectly timed. I did not press ad break. Totally forgot that it's like every hour. Yeah, I'm back now. So, we have exited the building. What is going on?
I heard you mentioned some rivers.
Thank you for the welcome
large
back.
Body of water and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
This lady over here is eavesdropping for like hardcore right now.
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Okay, I'm run.
Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
She got her thinking cap on. The knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said that those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. Thinking cap +5 defense, -10 intelligence. While we were talking in front of the Palais Mermonia, she mentioned Clairvy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvy was this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Linny and the others were going to act. Wait, if she knew Clairvy was around, why didn't she go, like, talk to her? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's such a shoujo romance moment.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
Bruh. Hello Yennefer, welcome to stream.
Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry.
Or Yen.
I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Selling? You were running. My bad. I also wasn't paying attention.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
On the house. How are you? I'm doing alright. How are you today? It looks kind of familiar for some reason. Oh, hey, it's Scar.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Very interesting. I am good, that's good. Glad to hear.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with Mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
She gonna buy one?
I'll take 3 papers.
Oh my god, I knew it.
Your pay.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Thank you for your patronage.
Ah!
May the Archons bless you with good fortune.
Welcome to the Pocket Dimension, Yennefer. I hope you enjoy your stay here. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Edaline. Call me Eda. I'm doing the Arlecchino story quest.
If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes
Oh my god,
it's hard
married!
to not get ahead of myself.
Congratulations!
Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Bye!
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Fun! Why is she...
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Looks like Paimon is trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Linny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition.
A condition?
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Ooh!
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden?
You're not. You overestimate yourself. You don't have the time.
Not the Twitter bot, not my Moobot promoting my Twitter at the same time. That's really funny. Don't overestimate yourself. You have a talent for- You don't have a talent for bad things?
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Okay, your condition. Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
After stream? Sure.
That
We will
is for you
see.
to decide.
We accept your condition.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Back to... Where is this? What the heck? Why is it in the middle of, like, all of these waypoints? Here, let's go here, I guess.
The fireworks are gonna get soaked!
Speed. I got caught. Man, why is it so far away? Gosh. Well, I'm glad my Genshin hasn't crashed yet. Or I guess it's more like freezing. Like, stops working. I have to re-log in.
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
A nap? We have things to do, Yolan.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
That's what this place is?
No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
Oh, we're unlocking her backstory.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crusabina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
Crusabina.
From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children.
So, I heard that they're biological. Is that true?
Crusabina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under
Oh,
her
she
control.
is.
She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all
That's
the children in
sick.
the house.
Oh, that's so sick. Oh wait, I'm covering the... There. I'm covering the text. My bad. That is so sick. She was brought by her mom, like her biological mom, to be raised as a super soldier just to be killed. That is crazy.
Clairvy was happy here. For a time.
What happened to her
But
father?
she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat.
The children,
Ask
they
how
yearn
to
for
raise them.
war.
That depends entirely on the person in charge. Crusabina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult
Interesting.
to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crusabina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crusabina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Harry.
Wait,
Harry.
the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Harry the platypus.
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
The way she's talking about this story with her in it is kind of sad.
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the
Baby
end.
cappuccino. Yeah, baby. She's small.
Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together.
I don't know where to put myself.
Fierce
I've been blocking the
longing for
text this
freedom
whole
shining
time.
in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of
Teenagers.
10 years had
Teenager
passed.
Arlecchino. The struggle of being a
10 years
VTuber.
worth of
Yeah.
Failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
No.
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle,
Nar.
but ultimately,
She was a polearm. No, wait.
Clairvy decided
No, she was
to
a
let
sword.
Peruere end
But I
her
thought she was killed by a sword. Now I'm confused.
From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in
That's so
flames.
sad.
When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an
She
inexplicable
died before there
sense
was
of
even
restlessness.
Doom lesbian. Tragic Yuri. It's tragic Yuri.
She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess.
That little deep breath
as
that
to
she
what
took
it
just
was.
then? Oh my. Killing the person at the very top.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruware killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruware won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruware. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This was your story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends.
Backstory unlocked.
Any more
Very
questions?
good. Good going, Traveler. The Clairvy we met, though, who is she exactly?
Yeah.
She's like a ghost.
Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her
Certified
an illusion
dilf?
born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case.
Because you know her so well, and you know everything about her, right?
Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most
You
of
know,
her
like the most
memories
important
were
thing
lost
to
the
you or
blaze as
something?
well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand the difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want to do?
What the heck? She talks?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
My god. No way,
Whether
the
as a
Traveler's
killer
getting
or as a
banked this
father, there
that
are two
they're,
things that
they're
must be
getting
avoided
banked
at
for this
all
update.
costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
They're not just grunting and making facial expressions anymore. No, no longer silent protagonists. Graduated. Upgraded.
Here
Oh,
they are, Father.
hi. Oh, Clairvy's here too, what the heck? The whole gang's here. All the crazy ones.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Yeah, all the crazy kids. Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Linny, no! Sorry, he's gonna make me cry over here.
Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
Now wait a minute. Are we just gonna... Oh, wait, what?
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished.
No!
Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Among Us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father.
Hello?
Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar.
Wow, I hate
Wouldn't be
kids.
doing this if that were the case.
Yeah, look at this. Internal
So why?
issues.
Why
Wow.
have you backed us into a corner?
I like how Father's just off to the corner, like,
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
Or Fremine.
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Yes, my children are fighting, so one of them could die. Yeah. He's just waiting for them to spill the beans at this point. Also, whoever did the line for this lady is very good.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry.
Are you?
I owe you both my life. I owe Claire V too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today.
She's like, yes, the children are fighting. Very good.
If this were any other situation, I would do anything.
Oh god,
to
no,
repay
it
that
froze.
kindness,
What's
even
happening?
If it cost me my life. But
oh no.
Rules are rules.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
The game crashed. Right?
Why?
Okay, we're gonna have to exit. 1 second. I'm gonna close the game and it was bound to happen. I knew it was gonna happen at some point. 1.5 hours. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I was surprised that it lasted longer than an hour. I don't know why my Genshin keeps doing this on PC. It keeps like freezing, and then I can still like click around. I can even walk and attack and stuff, but the screen will be frozen. New record! I think the record actually is like 2 hours or something. Sure doesn't freeze once I enter too. But once I get back in, it should be okay. I think we're getting pretty close to the boss battle anyways. Have you tried to— I have verified the integrity. I've also uninstalled the game and reinstalled it. That didn't work either. Let's back up.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose
We're gonna
to
skip
conceal
through
a
all this
threat
real
to the
quick.
house. And for that. Overall, however,
Yeah, I have
Father,
reinstalled.
let me explain. We didn't mean
faults.
And I haven't seen like are we— I hope we're fighting the children. No, we're not fighting the children. Well, that would be kind of funny. Can you imagine this little guy being the boss battle?
I did not.
It's not like I'm
I don't know. I haven't seen anyone else have the issue. It's been happening for a few updates, like since a few updates now. I didn't play.
You're wrong,
Okay. Since one of like, I think the Remuria updates, so that's like 2 updates or 1 update ago before this one.
We don't want you to die.
Liar.
We all live, and that a single betrayal can cost dozens of
And
us
then
our
the
lives.
freezing stuff happened, but I don't know if it was because of that certain update or a previous one, because I hadn't played on my PC since December. So who knows?
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot
And
tolerate
it still hasn't
any
been
form of
fixed,
betrayal.
so I don't
Ever
know
since we
what's
came to
happening.
Poisson,
You've been spying on us?
Filial, I owe you both my life. I hope if this were any other situation,
Okay,
I would do
so
anything
this
to
is where we're
repay
at.
that kindness, even if it cost me my life.
Oh my god, it froze again. Is something going on at this part of the cutscene that it's just like...
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake.
Hello?
And we should own up to it. We broke the rules.
It's the same portion of the
Plain and
cutscene that it froze at. Is it because of
Now
this—
we have to
of
face
that—
the consequence.
Is it because of the cutscene? What's happening? Maybe I'll have to restart my computer. This doesn't work again. Capture. Oh man. Ugh. Fine. Like, it's not even uttering I am at a loss. If this doesn't work again, I'll restart stream, and then if that doesn't work, I am at a loss. Skip through this.
Father,
again.
out of my way. Father, you chose to conceal.
Every
a
time I
threat to the
exit
house.
this, I have to
And
like
for that,
restart the whole cutscene
overall,
again.
I traitor.
Father, let me explain. We didn't.
Faults.
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting Nantoi clearly Sato added Filial was the worst of them all.
I did not. You're.
It's not like we're birds.
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo.
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die.
Liar.
We all live in the House of a single betrayal can cost. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate.
You've been spying on.
Filial, Nantoi, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life.
Okay.
But
It's not frozen this time.
rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why is my capture not working? Okay. It didn't freeze this time.
Why? Why?
Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright.
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences.
These are consequences of your actions.
I'm sorry, Sheplo. Faults. I'm sorry, Father.
Every time I say the consequences of your actions or my actions, I always think of that one meme where it's like that weird bread thing that's like, when will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? From like 2013 or something.
We accept our punishment.
We? Who's we? Just you.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
Death.
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
I love Liddy so much. Thank you for the hydrate redeem.
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like.
Oh.
I'm not saying I have all the answers.
We.
All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been.
Yeah, you tell her. You tell her.
So please, Father, please reconsider.
Oh my god, I love Liddy so much.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Linny, you... I also agree with Linny.
Oh Jesus.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
All or nothing.
Draw your weapons and face
She's
them.
just like me for real. She's like, oh, these kids.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Oh my god, their primary colors, yellow, red, and blue. Kind of. She's just like me for real.
Beat father in a duel?
I believe in you guys. Don't worry, I'm here too. Don't forget. I've fought many things like gods, dragons, other Fatui harbingers. Well, we got this in the bag, guys.
Father is way too strong.
Because I say all the time. I like how Clairvy's just in the background still, just chilling, watching this all happen. I can't tell if she's scared or something else. Oh my god, Linny! Let's go! Oh my god!
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Oh my god, I love. Is hot woman with parental issues included in your list of experience? No, actually. No. I'm thinking about it really hard. I don't think so. I think actually most of the things that we fight are like male. So this will be a first, you know?
Lynn and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can I really win?
Except for, I guess, Raiden Shogun. Does that count? If we count the Electro Archon, who technically has a son that she abandoned and then turned into a Fatui Harbinger and then stole her god powers to become a god, and then we also beat his ass. I guess that counts. That's a lesbian? She has a son? Qualifies as a parental hot woman with, no? Diversifying and being inclusive. That's a lesbian. I mean, like, it kind of counts. We bend the rules a little bit.
If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
No, Paimon, we're never listening. Is executing them really what she wants? What is this?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Hey, yo! She's angry and sad. Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the
This is an
situation.
interesting new thing they're adding
And lend
in
your
to
help
quests.
to the house of the
Little
Hearth.
flashbacks.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
I'm on shush, we got our thinking cap on. We're thinking, we're cooking right now.
Traveler?
I got you guys. I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
I like how they're still posing back there. Like, they're ready. If that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all.
I'll allow it.
All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp.
Oh my
on your
god.
weapon and
Hello?
give it your all. Any less.
No, it
and
froze
you will
again!
just lose your
Oh my god, I
life.
hate this game. This the peaceful music playing right now. What's happening? My game. No! Oh, it crashed! Like, it actually crashed. Like, it wasn't just frozen, it crashed. Oh my god. Alright, let's watch the whole entire cutscene again. and hopefully make it to the boss battle. Because I think after that one thing was the boss battle. I think after that cutscene is the boss battle. And there's probably a cutscene where she like powers up and then we fight. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh my God, this is so frustrating. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get to Natlan. It's like that's actual hours of gameplay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What I might have to like, what if I like go back to streaming on my phone? That'd be crazy.
Father! Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that.
Oh.
Overall, however,
as I'm speed running through this dialogue and hopefully not freezing.
Yes, Father.
How is everybody? That'd be crazy. Your phone could explode. I'm a mobile gamer.
It's not like I'm the we're birds.
You little.
I play on my phone regularly. It's just that I don't really know.
Have you forgotten who stood
For this, I don't know how I would go about streaming it. I am not sure how to stream from phone to computer on like a Windows computer.
Filial, I owe you both my life. If this were any other situation,
It keeps freezing at the same spot.
even if it cost me my life.
It freezes at that one line, but not every time, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. So weird. Like, I don't know what's causing it to freeze. My problem. I need to do something, or if it's the game's problem. Like, I think it's my problem, but I don't know how to fix it. Maybe I need to update some drives or something. Although I'm pretty sure I did not too long ago. But maybe it went wrong, because I'm not very good at doing that stuff. It was only a couple months ago. But I don't know if I did it right. If I remember correctly, I feel like I did it wrong. Like I didn't finish. So maybe I didn't actually update it. I'll have to go and check after stream. Okay. So, doing a clean installation. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. Okay. God. Okay, we've got the objection from Linny. That's where I'm at right now. Everyone's begging on their knees. She goes, ugh. Lumina has put her thinking cap on. Okay. We're getting there. The traveler has joined the battle.
We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our all I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I'm praying. I'm on my knees, please. Oh, let's go! We're in! Oh my god. Okay, before... Okay, give me 2 minutes. Hold on. I hope you're enjoying the boss music. Oh, you can lower the difficulty. That's really funny. Okay. Don't need that because I have Zhongli. Oh, that's a little loud. Hold on. Okay. So, I might be actually cooked for this because she dodges your attacks. Holy- hello? Ma'am. Now- oh, hi, Liddy! Wow, it's like Persona or something.
Is it my turn now?
Is it my turn now? Where's she going? Hello? What are you doing? What are you doing? Clearing Bond of Life? I don't have... Oh, they're just watching! Look at this! They're just out here! Oh my god, they're watching me get my ass beat. Oh man. Yo! Oh, okay, bye. Get in gear. Where'd she go? Hi. Oh, I don't have a... Oh, I guess I have Benny. Does that count? Oh, it does. Cool, okay. So I was gonna say, I don't have a healer to clear the Bond of Life, but I have Benny. What is she doing? What is she doing? Oh my god. Oh god.
With these rising flames.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I have my keyboard on...
Stabilize.
Over here.
Is she- what? Did she just like summon a hand? Oh hey! Oh my god, I didn't even notice they like attack with you. That's so cute. I didn't even- Lynette's skill just like appeared. Trying to gain energy is not working out too well. Oh yeah, and that's Fremi just then. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Zhongli is dying. Solidify. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Persona mentioned. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, what is she doing? Oh my god. Hello? Oh my god. Ma'am? What about your other children? Hello? Oh my god. Ooh, those heels! Oh my god. Cinder of Two Worlds, Flames, Pure Prayer. I don't remember how to pronounce her name. She's like a spider. She is locking the fucking- Oh my god! I almost died! Please, please. Spare me. Oh my god. I'm actually on- I was like on 300 HP. I'm so sorry.
Watch out for father's movements! Look out!
Wait, this music though! I haven't heard- I've been doing my best to avoid spoilers. So I've not done her boss fight or listened to any of the soundtrack. What?
Let's see how strong your resolve truly.
What is this? Dude, look at that! They're like- oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Their little attacks and stuff show up. Oh, what is she doing?
The sun and moon have set. Only
What is she doing? What is this? Oh, oh my god. I'm trying, Lenny. I'm doing my best out here. She's logging the fucking mother. I mean father. She's so tall. Look at her. I think it's because of her like 7-inch heels. Oh, did I do it? Oh, cutscene. Yo. Oh. Oh, get him! Yeah! Oh. Oh. Ooh! Oh my god! Fremine? Slay. Oh my god, slay!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Fremine is hanging on for dear life right now. Oh my god.
Oh, I know.
Oh!
I'm sorry, father!
No, you're not. Oh my god, what happened? Oh! Wait, this is so...
This pitiful excuse for an attack.
She really said weak. Oh my god. I am fully enjoying this. Oh, even the other kids too? Ma'am, your cleavage. I can't be having that on stream.
Father, no!
Come on. Ooh.
Made it out, did you?
I like how every single time the daddy is
expected.
She's a 9 on magnitude of 9 on the gun scale. Wait, what just happened? I wasn't paying attention. Huh?
A crimson moon.
Akron, is that you?
I can't move.
Oh my god. The traveler's getting paid good this- Ma'am, your cleavage, I can't! We can't be seeing this! Domain expansion.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
So that's number 4. Imagine like number 1, 2, and 3. Odd. Wait, so that's gonna be lose? That dad bod is what I wish I had. My god, that was intense. I really like the second phase music. That was really good. Lagging a little bit.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Oh my god, Liddy, don't die. Don't die on me, please.
Brother, are you alright?
Aw.
Lenny.
Aw.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
Wow, so we really lost.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Let's go.
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
What?
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will
I hope
spread
Lenny
across
is legal
every
so I can
inch
call
of
him a
your
cute
body.
twink. I am pretty sure he is
No
legal.
harm will come to you physically, but your
He's also the
memories will
oldest
be
one out of the
burned
three,
away.
so yeah, he is a. I would agree. He's a cute twink. He's the twink in Genshin Impact, I would say, actually.
If you can withstand the pain, when you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the house.
What?
And will be expelled.
That's a
from
thing?
the organization.
Huh? How does that work? She like eats your memory. She like steals your memories.
In other
Her powers,
words,
anyways, not her, but
administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
so that means the young man I thought looked familiar. He's the one selling newspapers outside the Palais Mermonia. He must have been the same Orer that we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all. He was
Memory is
removed.
a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
Genshins have a lot of twinks, I guess, but they don't have like the energy, you know, like the energy of a twink. Now, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. Oh, there's an ad. Maybe I should wait. Break time. Wow, I need a moment to like. Oof. Ah. I need to go to through the twink trained art. Okay, I don't know. Are we back yet? I don't know if we're back from the ad, but oh my god. I didn't know it. Okay. I'm eating a coffee candy. If my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The Orer that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person, living out his life with his beloved. The Mulan training arc, but how to be a twink. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Everything here could have been solved with better phrasing and communication. That's what I'm saying. Like, the whole situation with Clairby was all just miscommunication. Like, Arlecchino really could have just come up and like, yeah, anyway, I know her. It's not really that big of a deal. Don't worry about it. But I guess I feel like this was like an excuse on Arlecchino's part to reveal some information to us and to them. Like, this was all a scheme. The whole thing was under her control the whole time.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Lenny and the others as well.
And maybe also to assert her dominance a little as well.
I prepared 3 extra
To
vials of bottled
Lenny
flames.
and
As
stuff.
for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Wow. So what about the whole
Let's
Clairby issue?
Here, grab my arm, Lenny. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Yeah, like what about her? What do we do with her now?
Clairby.
What is this? Oh, she's out of... Oh, maybe because the sun is set.
Talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all
Look at the
grown
way
up?
she's sitting. Oh my god.
Wait.
Iconic.
Did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairby. That's what happened.
Oh, straightforward, alright.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little.
She's like, oh my gosh. If this is really Clairby's younger self, then I would say she probably had enough lies.
Oh. Okay then.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me.
That's sweet.
Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you are trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
That's what she was doing earlier.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really? Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Let's talk about the Dendro Nation. Why not?
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually
Oh man, this
sounds
is sad.
pretty great.
Oh, I can talk about all of them. Okay, let's go with Animal.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard, playing the lute while singing into the
Talk
winds
about
of
Mondstadt.
freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Then we'll talk about the UA.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
And finally, we can talk about Inazuma.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Then we talk about Fontaine.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super.
Oh my god, I forgot about her dumb mustache glasses.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Paimon is having a riot being able to tell all these stories.
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Clairvy is listening really intently to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all of her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. I was so busy thinking, I almost didn't notice. The sun has risen. The sun has risen? Doesn't that mean that she's gonna...
Clairvy, you've worked
Cutscene.
tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still,
Aww.
seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel.
Oh man.
Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
This is kind of like...
May we meet again someday.
This is like closure almost for Arle.
Clairvy.
I hate that Genshin is making me feel emotional.
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
Paimon, that's not the thing you should be worried about.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
Oh man.
But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Thank you for the hydrate stretch and back. I actually don't have a snack on me right now. So be fun that one. Okay. Oh, hi Liddy. Welcome back.
Father?
You're not dying? Oh, never mind. You're dying. You are very hurt.
Hey, Liddy!
Shouldn't you be, like, recovering? Like, what are you doing here?
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Oh god, this hurts. She's just looking at where her dear friend used to be.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house.
Oh, we're just straight up saying it?
Yet
Okay,
you
cool.
seem to have different ideas, I must admit. I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family.
She's praising him?
You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Oh.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
No, the imposter syndrome is hitting.
You're wrong.
Yeah, that's right. You tell him.
In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time.
Hey, why is she like... She's like toxic, but also kind of good.
Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds.
Linny's getting
What
kind of
tragedy
teary-eyed
or
now,
triumph
being
may
like,
be
my
in store.
god.
Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities.
You're kind of asking, but you got that dog and you kind of speech.
Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
She's kind of spitting facts though. Like she's spitting bars.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children
Oh,
must
shoot,
grow
sorry.
up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us.
So I was right. Like this was all a part of her plan. Like all according to plan. She wanted to get rid of them for, you know, both of their sakes, for her organization's sake and for her children's, I guess, ex-children sake.
At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter.
Oh, she's a poet.
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded.
Her now
and no
disowned children.
sacrifice
I
shall
yeah,
be
I guess that's yeah.
As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this.
Come on. We like almost fought to the death. What do you mean?
No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Oh my god, I'm literally hanging on by a thread. Look at my 222 HP. Wait till 2 days later. Okay. Gotta pull out my clock. Man, gotta stop by a statue so I can heal because I am actually on the verge of death. I liked the fact that, like, Linny and Lynette and Fremine kind of helped you during the battle, although I don't know how much, but it was fun seeing their attacks while I was doing things.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Booth d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
Where's that? Well, first of all, let me teleport to a statue so I can heal. Zhongli said 9,000 HP out of his 52,000. How much? Let's see. Oh, I didn't even eat up that much. Okay. And then we go here. I guess this is like the epilogue.
Lynette, Fremine, how are you feeling?
Not dying?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I'm as bright as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over.
Couldn't even turn over? Man. Not that badly?
Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight. Her wish has been fulfilled.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh, okay, now we got a timeline. Alright, okay, interesting.
Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating.
So Fremine was there pre-Arlecchino.
When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that.
God, it
but
froze
she
again.
never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
So over with. I just want to at least finish the quest, please. I do think this is probably like the last little bit of it though. Little epilogue just to like wrap things up. Leave you not wondering what happened to everybody else.
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better. What about you? Are you...
I knew you'd come out. Oh, Linny and the other members have left Poisson and
I see.
I'm glad Father came.
Wait, what?
Crusabina. When I joined, though, a couple of months after I joined...
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crucibina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Don't think about that. She saved you in the end.
Father
I'm gonna say don't think
rarely
about that.
brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests, so we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Just let us date your father and we're good. God. Oh, yeah, that was the end. I knew it. Well, that was... What did I get? Furniture? What is this? What? Where's my... What is this? Firewood that banishes the dark? Symbol of home. Earth. Well, that was fun. That was interesting. Very much enjoyed the storyline. That was fun. Except we totally lost that. That was really unfortunate. Well, now I just have to wait for the next update, which will be next Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I don't know, I might... Well, it's gonna be Tuesday evening. I may stream next Wednesday. We'll see. I may stream... I actually don't know... I assume the quest will be released right away, so I'll probably stream the quest. I also need to find some time to stream, the rest of Tears of the Kingdom. I'm thinking of just like, I haven't opened up the game in a very long time, so I need to see where I am at with my equipment. But if I feel like I'm like decently equipped, I'm thinking I'm just gonna go beeline for Ganon and finish the game. I don't remember where I'm at. But Yoivia is so cute. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna end stream question mark for today because it's already 4 o'clock.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Why not have? God, I'm afraid if I switch to this. Oh, okay. It's still my, Oh my god, I'm huge. Huge. Was this? Actually, there is one thing. I might end stream, quote unquote, but test a couple things. Because there is... Oh. There is... I need to try to think of... I feel like the captions that I have are not too bad. Wait, I don't have them on the screen. Heck. 1 second. No, that's not what I meant. Microphone. Okay, microphone filters. Vocal. Okay. It's not. Damn. Where is it? What? Okay. I'm just gonna... it there. No real place for me to put it. What was it that I wanted to... test? Oh yeah, my PNG. That is something I wanted to test. I still haven't figured it out. I don't know. I am having some issues with Vtuber, where it's just like extremely laggy or super doesn't work. Like it just doesn't boot up. Like right now my computer's frozen, I think. Well, my computer's not frozen, but my mouse and the program is. Oh man. Weird? Why is it... program works. Like, it's really supposed to be just plug and play, but for some reason, it hates my computer. I don't know if it's me or what. Yeah, no, this is not working. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna maybe have to re-download it, question mark? Then... or maybe update my drivers? Oh, my computer's frozen. Okay, cool, it crashed. Huh. Well, I guess I can't test out the PNG again. Definitely something I need to figure out soon, because I'm gonna have to... I plan to show it off soon. Ugh. I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just like find a different program to use. Not sure. Okay, well, since this program is not working, I'm going to end the stream for today. Nobody is streaming. Okay, cool. Well, if you're watching, thank you for watching. If you're lurking, thank you for lurking. I am probably going to stream next Wednesday again, hopefully. And maybe by then my Genshin crashing issue will not be a thing. So, good luck with troubleshooting. Thanks. I hope it goes well because I am sick and tired of all this. Thank you for stream, thank you for coming and stopping by. I don't know what time I'll be streaming next week. I'll figure it out. Either around this time or later in the evening, like 9 or 8. Something like that. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later. Bye!